So we are the Last Modern Event Venue. My name's Lucy, and I'm in charge of social events and accounting.
My name is Anita. I am the corporate and community lead.
I'm Sarah, and I do weddings and marketing.
So since launching, I think some of the things we've learned is people are different. And one of the founding values of Last is that we're a blank canvas. So anything is game for us. And I think sometimes when anything is game, you get some surprising ideas come to you. So it's been a wonderful journey and things that we've had to learn. So AWE has been quite crucial in our journey for the venue. And the reason being is not only are they one of our funders, but they've also pushed us to be better versions of ourselves. And that comes from the bold leadership, that comes from the strategic edge. You know, sometimes we've done so much homework to put out a business plan, but the business is constantly evolving, and it pushes you to change your thought process and kind of analyze your workflow. So the courses that AWD offers is crucial to pushing our boundaries and kind of evaluating the thought process that we have.
So personally, I took the Bold course and I found it phenomenal. I felt like it was really helpful to hear from different entrepreneurs all over Alberta and even BC, learn from each other, share the highs and lows of, the business journey, but also learn new strategies to work more efficiently. And I think it was very powerful to have time to think about the business rather than getting stuck into the motions of getting things done and emails and admin, but kind of zoom out and look at everything from a fuller scope.
Some advice that I would give to an entrepreneur is just take the risk. It's worth it. There is no such thing as failure. You just learn from it and honestly take the leap, because then you'll know that you took the risk, and if it doesn't work out, that's okay too. But you never know it, and it could work out perfectly.
I think my piece of advice for entrepreneurs is there's nothing new under the sun. The chances of your business being unique are slim to none, but you are unique. And what you bring to the business is yourself. And I think that's lost in a lot of people, because oftentimes we want to find something that's new and proprietary, but that's not always the case. I think there's so much value in doing something because you actually enjoy it, you're passionate about it. It's a reflection of who you are, your character, your love for a craft, for a space, for a service. That's the business. That's the entrepreneurial spirit.
I think for me, and it was something we did too before starting the business, was, leasing a brick and mortar was so new for us. It's just speaking with people who's done it already. So we spoke to friends who were business owners, established entrepreneurs in the downtown community, and just hearing their really candid but vulnerable sharings that made us go, oh, we were really worried about this clause in the contract, but they made it sound like no big deal. You just deal with it. So it just adds great perspective to what you're achieving. And sometimes it helps lower the risk in your head to think it's so overwhelming. But when you share it with people and have a good network of business entrepreneurs around you, that's really nice to know everyone has done it before. And it's also very encouraging to know whatever that you're facing, there's always a solution and a next step.
So we have lots of high hopes for Last in the next 5 to 10 years. One of the things that we've always talked about is kind of growing outside of Edmonton. So being in a different location, we want the vision of a blank canvas to be in other locations and to serve other couples.
Because we just turned 1. So I feel we're still finessing a lot of things we want to do better in the venue, and hearing from our clientele, adding to our inventory or curating services that could support those who lack a creative eye. So I think we're always assessing what changes to be made and analyzing what we can do better as a team, but also as a venue offering.